Hey, what's up, homies? All right, y'all. This is part 3 of maximizing distribution for the real estate experts live stream. And so I'm going to share my screen and talk through this. I pretty much have like a ton of work that needs to get done, and I'm going to do it and record it, because this is essentially what your tasks are going to look like pretty regularly. There's going to be a couple episodes in queue and a couple of tasks associated with that, okay? And keep in mind, be flexible. Some of the specifics may change over time, but this is the overall structure. So I'm inside of ClickUp, and I'm inside of the real estate experts ClickUp, and I'm going to go full screen here. Cool. And then you can see the episodes: franchising with Giuseppe, applying profit first, etc. Okay. And I also logged into everything I need. So, Repurpose, YouTube, Canva, Anchor, and I'm also going to want to do Google Drive. So let me get that going. So I wonder if I could just go straight into this Drive folder. Cool. Okay. Now I'm in this Drive folder, and it covers a lot of different things, but we're going to double click into operations. And then from operations, we're going to go into the episodes, and then we'll be able to access everything. So, if you have all these pages up, it'll probably make this process much faster. So I'm going into episodes. And, maybe there's a world where we automate the creation of the Google Drive folder, but right now we're going to manually create this stuff. If you were paying attention in the last video, you'll remember that this actually got archived, episodes 10 and 11, Evan and Min. So I'm going to take them out of the queue here and just type in archived. That way I can update the proper 10 and 11, just for the sake of this Google Drive. Yeah, so easy. And then that's because Giuseppe, which was originally episode 13, became episode 11, and then Lavani became episode 10, okay? So I'm just making these quick changes here. And so now let's see where we're at. Let's go back to ClickUp. First thing, we want to download the audio from Repurpose Google Drive, and this is for Giuseppe, okay? Because we didn't publish it into Canva yet. Into Anchor. And so remember, we can find it here to get the direct link. Let's see. So I'm going to go to view content. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these steps one by one here, just so that you can see all the steps. And then in the next video, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do some bulk, or maybe in the same video, I'm going to start batching the work, okay? All right. This had an error, so let's republish. Let's get that going right now so we can get that Eric Chavez's episode. And then let's resync it, because we had some new YouTube videos. Yeah, that was a step that I missed in the SOP, is some of these videos need to be added to the playlist. So let's make sure we do that as well. And the reason why I noticed that is because not all the videos came out here again. So here's Giuseppe's, and we're going to jump into, let's just keep going step by step, and then I'll come back and fix the rest. But yeah, we need to get Giuseppe and Rocky, actually, both of them. So that's this one and this one. And so let's start with Giuseppe, since I'm just looking at it here. So I'm going to go back into Repurpose. And if I click on this, I think it'll take me to Giuseppe's Google Drive now. Perfect. Not his Google Drive, but it'll take me to the audio. And what we're going to want to do is upload all of the content into the proper folders. So, I'm going to be leaning on your organizational skills and your ability to, pay attention to the details, so that we have everything ultra organized. And so here's episode 11, franchising with Giuseppe. I'm going to go ahead and move that into his Google Drive. I think that's the one. I hope so. I don't understand. Oh, I have 2 episodes 11 misplay. And this one is empty. Wow. Okay. So, oh, this is the right one. An overview of franchising X real estate. Oh, but it's not because the audio is not in here. All right, bear with me. We need to get this done correctly. Helping others achieve home ownership. I think this is supposed to be an archived episode, and yeah, we just did it, and I don't know why it didn't save, but no worries. Let's grab the audio out of here and put it in the correct one. Yeah, it got retitled to archived, but I saw it wrong, so it's all good. I'm trying to open into it though. Okay, I'm gonna refresh my page and see if that will work. Archived, where are you? Looks like it's just updating. So this was the 11 that got re-edited. So let's just open it, and then we can move the audio. Oh, the audio didn't end up in here. Okay, what is going on? So if you could reorganize this folder by moving everybody into the right place. So Michelle's, number 3 goes into 3 and 3 goes into 3 and so on. That would be much appreciated. So let's see. Here's number 11. Now what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to move it here from here. So that way, there we go. Cool. This is number 11. Move that there. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and move Rockies to number 12, to number 10, because we need both of those. And so there goes that. Let's go back into, so I'm trying to see, yeah, Giuseppe's feature art's not here, so we got to go into Canva to grab it, because that's going to be one of the next steps. Let's download this audio. And so, boom, we downloaded the audio. Okay, and we kind of organized it as we went along. Great. Next, we're going to upload the audio into Anchor. And you know what? The YouTube live to playlist is like the first step. So I'm going to reorganize this. But let's go into Anchor. And remember what I said, always looking at past episodes so we can have the right nomenclature, 10-title with guest. So this is actually episode 11. So we're going to save it as a draft as well. So that's loading. It may need a moment. Oh, look, it's happening so quickly. Perfect. I got 15 minutes left for this video tutorial, and then I got to jump into another interview. So hopefully we can get through a ton of it. So while that's uploading, let's get the feature art that we need from Canva, which is right here. I wonder if Giuseppe, if I even made it. Okay, I didn't make his, so we got to make it now. I'm going to set up a new guest onboarding process so that way guests can submit their photos. But for now, I'm just going to find his really good photo somewhere. Google Images is going to be in clutch today. But this isn't best practice. Best practice is to get it directly from the guest, because he, this might be his photo that he wants to use even, but he's probably got like a much higher quality version than what I could download from the internet. And maybe he'd want something else, so that's why. But right now we're going for speed, and so I'm just gonna jam on. So now that I got his photo, I'm gonna upload it into Canva, and then I need this title and this to match. So I can jump into the YouTube video, and we may want this anyways. So I'm going to open a new tab. We may want this so that I can copy paste the description and the title into Anchor as well. But let's stay focused on the task, which is Canva and creating the feature art. It's a 25-minute video, and it's taking forever to load. Okay, so this is the title, franchising. And I think actually the title needs to be updated a little bit because that's not the most exciting. I'm going to do it right here. Oh, I got a lot going on. That's why it's taking a moment to load, because I'm uploading this graphic and the audio and waiting for this video. Okay, the title was Franchising X Real Estate. Cool. And then we're doing this with Giuseppe Grammatico. And I don't know how to spell his name correctly, so I'm going to make sure I Google it and grab it. Cool. All right. Giuseppe, thank you for doing this show with us. And remember what I said about having people's faces come in. So, boom, that's a little bit better than what it just was. Cool. So that's going to be Giuseppe's. Now let me download it, and then we'll go and do Rocky's afterwards. So that's Giuseppe's. Cool, as a PNG, and we can hop back into Anchor. And this got uploaded, so let's go ahead and save that. And the title is 11-phase, right? 11-phase-phase franchising X real estate with Giuseppe Grammatico. And then I'm going to grab this description here and drop it in. And then we're also going to grab in some hashtags. I guess I don't need to throw in the hashtags here. That's something I got to figure out, do some more research. But the hashtags are going to go into Instagram. Maybe they go here eventually. We should discuss it. But for now, let's upload the cover art for Giuseppe. Is that it? Perfect. And this is episode 1, season 1, episode 11. So season 1, episode 11. My favorite numbers. And we're going to save it as a draft because we need to do Rockies as well. And so let me go back here. Boom, we uploaded into Anchor. This video is in the playlist. So we set up the video staging. And you know what? I had already did this. I cut the shorter clips for Giuseppe's video already. And so I'm not going to do it in this case. But to show you what that looks like when it's already done, I'm going to go back into Repurpose to the workflows. And I'm going to go into the automation that I have set up for this, which is YouTube to YouTube highlight. And I'm, hit view content there. And you're going to see all the past videos here. I don't know how long they're meant to stay here for. But here, you'll see Giuseppe's in a moment. So I have 2 cuts for Giuseppe. Also got 2 cuts for Rocky already. And so we got 1 cut for DC. We got to do these other cuts shortly here. So let's just keep jamming through. I just want to show you that got done for social. So we did this for Giuseppe. Add the hashtags. Yeah, that was on Instagram. We did that. We did the scheduling. Okay, so now we need to organize the assets into the Google Drive folder. Okay, so what does that mean? Let's go back to Repurpose and let's see if I can download the highlights, because it's those highlights that I would like to share with the clients, with the guests, because they would love it. Okay, let's see if it's possible. Let's take me to YouTube. And if I hit edit, no. Okay, that's okay. We'll have to circle back into figuring out how to do this properly so that I can download it. But anyways, let's continue jamming forward. Oh yeah, I also want to make sure that I have the cover art in here, so let's just drop that in there. Cool. I may have more for you to do down the road when we have more content to put into this Google Drive folder again. I want to put in the snippets so that we can share that with the client. But for now, we'll go ahead and keep moving. So I'm going to just check this off. And I actually, had done all of this other stuff for this specific client, for Giuseppe. And so that's done now. Yay, we finished Giuseppe's episode. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and delete the list too. Or you know what? I'm not going to do that. We'll see. I got to figure out what we're going to do. But what I am going to do is I'm going to use the same nomenclature up here. So now let's go ahead and do the profit first one, right? And so we need to create the feature art. So we're going to Google Rocky Lalvani. And there he is. He's got a couple good photos. We'll grab this one. Cool. So we're going to save this and upload it into our Canva tool. And then we need the title of this episode. So I'm going to hop into YouTube, which will give me the latest title. And so that's this one right here. Ten, applying profit first to real estate with Rocky Lalvani. Great. So let's see. This is going to be Rocky Lalvani. And this is going to be applying profit first to real estate. Okay. And cool. That looks good to me. And everybody's name is the same, so I'm going to keep it that way. Cool. All right, and get Rocky in there. And his whole body's in there, which is perfect. Awesome. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and download this as number 12. And there's Rocky's episode. And now we're also going to want to get the audio too from Rocky's episode, which we can get from Google Drive. We actually moved it into his folder. And so while we're in his folder, I'll upload his feature art here too as I download the podcast. And then once that downloads, we're going to be able to upload a new episode. And there it is, uploading now. Looks like that's loading pretty quickly, which is dope. So while that's loading, I'll just look at our checklist. So we created his feature art. We did download the audio. Now we're uploading it into Anchor. He's already part of the playlist. And you know what? I had already done these other steps, so we're not going to do it for Rocky, but yeah. Cool. What I'm going to do is, I had even emailed him too with saying it went live. So I'm going to upload it into Anchor, and then that'll be it for Rocky. And then we're going to jam on the Nisi Walker episode, and we'll do more cuts and more social. But I have 5 more minutes, so we may have to do that in part 3 or 4. of this video. But let's keep going. Hopefully this loads, and then we can finish number 10, have that ready to go. And then what's going to happen now that we have 10, 11, and 12 all lined up correctly is, we'll just publish it. We'll just get them all published. Cool. Finally loaded. Let's go ahead and get his episode copy in there, and then I can grab the description right here. Upload that there. I'm gonna get rid of the YouTube video now. And we got his new feature art. There it is. Save that. And then we're episode 10, season 1. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and publish this because this is the one we were waiting for. And then I'll go ahead and schedule the other 2 to go live in the next couple of hours. Cool. Number 10 is live. And let's go ahead and get number 11 scheduled. And then number 12. So publish date, I'm just going to say, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Exactly. Publish now. Oh, did it just get published automatically? If that's the case, that's okay too, because they're sequential. And here's 12. Boom. How great. We got these done. Okay, cool. So that's done. All right, y'all. That's it for, I'm going to rename this number 10 just so that we have it tracked. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into another interview, and then we'll be back to do some bulk jamming. I'll show you how to do bulk jamming so we can get lots of things done in a faster amount of time. As always, super appreciate y'all. And let's continue working harder, learning, growing. I know this is new. It's going to continue being new. So just lean into it, and we're going to do amazing things, okay? Jam on.